Welcome to List of 13. I'm Megan.
And I'm Rob. Thanks for watching. We make lists on various topics, find 13 awesome facts, and present them to you.
If you have triskaidekaphobia, this video may not be for you. Otherwise, enjoy the list. This video is part of a series we call Silly Laws by State.
You know, a lot of these laws were put into effect because something happened to make this law necessary.
That's disturbing.
Remember, we are not lawyers, and this should in no way be considered legal advice.
Today we're bringing you another silly law by state. We started out with Missouri, and then we did all the states that touched Missouri, and then we went around for a second time and a third time, and now we're working on our fourth time. Today we bring you 13 silly laws from the state of Nevada.
Number 1. In Las Vegas, you can bet on any sports team except the University of Nevada at Las Vegas.
Do you think that might have something to do with the possibility that Las Vegas would purposefully throw the game if they knew somebody was betting a certain way?
I don't know, maybe. But aren't there other professional sports teams there? Like now the Raiders?
True.
Interesting.
Number 2. In Clark County, it is illegal to bring a concealable firearm into the county unless it is registered with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. You may not register a firearm on the weekends, but the police may prosecute you at that time.
Probably just shouldn't bring a firearm into the county.
Right, but I mean, there's certain people that have very dangerous jobs and that kind of thing that might have to go through, and they just need to make sure they're registered.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that when there's been shootings between famous rappers in Las Vegas, I'm thinking those firearms probably weren't registered.
Yeah, probably not.
Number 3, you can't ride a camel on the highway. If you do, it is a traffic violation.
Good way not to get a ticket, not riding your camel on the highway.
I wonder if you're drunk and riding a camel if you get 2 traffic violations. 1 for riding the camel illegally on the highway, and 2 for being drunk while driving the camel.
You know, the only thing I could say about that is sometimes the best way to figure things out is to try them.
But you've been warned. Don't do that.
Number 4, it is illegal to hide a spray-painted shopping cart in your basement.
There's for sure a good story here.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I have a lot of questions though, so if you have a non-spray painted shopping cart that you stole from a store out there, is that okay?
Probably. The bigger question is, outside of places like casinos, because a lot of those do have basements, I do not believe that basements are common in the state of Nevada. So what in the world is going on?
Right.
Number 5, the month of May is dedicated to the prehistoric animals.
Well, I mean, they want to include everyone, I guess. Number 6, if you have a mustache, it is illegal to kiss a woman in Eureka.
Goodness. I wonder if that's just a mustache, like Magnum PI style, or if it's a mustache as part of a beard or a goatee. Like, are there exclusions here on this mustache if it comes with additional facial hair?
Well, the only thing I'm going to say, if we ever go there, we should probably figure that out before. Wink, wink.
We want to thank you again and tell you how much it means for you to watch this video.
We would really appreciate if you would do some things to help our channel grow and reach more people.
We would be so grateful for you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, ring the bell, and share this video with your friends. As a result, YouTube will share our video with more people.
Number 7, a state lottery is prohibited by law in Nevada.
I've always found that kind of interesting. You can gamble whenever you want in the casinos, but no lottery. Number 8, Nevada law prohibits a pawnbroker from accepting property from people who are intoxicated.
I'm gonna think that there might be a fine line there. Like, are we talking extremely drunk and disorderly, like can't hold yourself up, slurring your words? There's gotta be some degree of how you judge someone to be intoxicated.
I believe that there was a time on Pawn Stars, which of course takes place in Nevada, where there was a drunk person who came in and tried to pawn something. I think it was with Chum-Li, and Chum-Li wouldn't do it because he was intoxicated.
At least we know that in some instances the law is being followed. Number 9, in the whole state, if someone shoots your dog, you have the authority and right to hang them.
The problem with that logic is that they probably have a gun since they shot your dog, and so if you try to get them so you can hang them, they'd have a gun that they could defend themselves.
You have to be very sneaky.
I guess so.
And I mean, as a pet and animal lover, I can see that I might want to hurt the individual that shoots my dog, but nobody said the dog had to die. I mean, what if the dog still lives and you kill another human being for that? I mean, I'd like to see if that law still holds up. I mean, if it's a law, it should, but I'd be really irritated if I said, hey, that man shot my dog and I hanged him, and then they're like, capital murder for you.
Right, yeah, that wouldn't be very fair. I
Right.
guess if you do ever get into that situation, I'd call your lawyer first.
Right, and be like, so if this man shot my dog, the law says I can hang him. Is that
I
legit?
think we've gone to a real dark place here.
Perhaps.
Number 10, it's illegal to have a brothel within 400 yards of a church or school in the entire state.
I mean, that makes sense for the school. It's like, one, to protect the children, perhaps, and the other, it seems like we're just trying to appease people so that they're not offended, or so that they don't sin immediately following church. Number 11, in Nyala, a man is forbidden from buying drinks for more than 3 people other than himself at any one period during the day.
So I guess there's no buy the whole bar around.
Right, you can look at your table of 4 and buy the whole table around. Go me. Makes for a cheaper round.
Truth. Number 12, you can't place benches or seats on sidewalks in Reno without getting written permission first.
Well, I mean, if that's by the casinos, that kind of makes sense, because if you're tired and you need to sit down, you might go into the casino. But for all of the other sidewalks in town,
The question I have is, who exactly do you need to ask for written permission? I mean, if we're being honest here, I could give somebody written permission and it doesn't mean that it means anything.
probably the city would be my guess.
Maybe.
And number 13, you can't pawn your dentures in Las Vegas.
Well, that's cool because that would be kind of a disgusting thing in my opinion.
So apparently, you can pawn nearly everything else, but you're not going to lose your teeth there due to your gambling addictions and need to pawn things.
And there's a lot of stuff that you won't lose because of other addictions because you can't be under the influence when you're pawning.
Perhaps. Now, nobody said that you can't just sell them to a stranger on the street, though.
True story. We hope that you enjoyed this list of silly laws in Nevada,
Tell us which one you think was the most silly in the comments.
or the one that would be hardest for you to obey.
And remember,
Just because you're not aware that a law is a law.
ignorance is not a defense. Thanks again for watching.
If you have an idea for a new video, tell us in the comments. We'll mention you if we do it.
We hope you have an awesome day.
And please be kind to each other.